Hey, Define Yourselfers, it's Chris, the Confident Autistic. And today we're diving into a really important topic. Is it valid to self identify as autistic? So, without any further ado, let's get started. Is it okay to self identify as autistic? Well, the short answer is absolutely yes. And here are 5 reasons why it's okay to self identify as autistic. First, let's talk about the barriers that we encounter when we want to pursue a diagnosis of autism for those of us who are adults. Now, for many adults, especially those diagnosed later in life, getting an official evaluation can feel almost impossible. The cost is high. There aren't enough specialists. Wait lists can stretch for months or even years. And too often, professionals still don't recognize how autism presents or shows up in adults, especially women, people of color, or people who mask really well. So, what happens? Many adults research, reflect, and connect with the autism community. I know I did. How about you? Have you done this? And through that process of researching, reflecting, and connecting with the autism community, we as adults realize, hey, my experiences line up with autism. And that realization is completely valid. Look, I've talked about this in other videos. I talked about it in interviews. This is kind of what happened to me. And many people I met in the autism community had similar stories. My great nephew was over here at the house and we were watching him, and we knew he was on the spectrum. He's about 3 or 4 at the time. And I did a lot of research so we could support him while he was here. And I learned a lot about autism. And I started seeing things he was doing. And I said, hey, I did that when I was young. Hey, I'm still doing that today. So that was my first connection that I could be on the spectrum. And that's when I started my process of beginning to self identify. Wasn't ready to say it to the world yet, but to myself, I was self identifying that I was on the spectrum. Lived experiences do matter. Autism is not a disease you catch. It's a neurotype. It's the way your brain is wired, and you live with that every single day of your life. If you lived experiences fit the autistic profile, that's real, that's valid, even without a formal piece of paper saying so. So, self identification honors the truth of your brain and your way of existing in this world. Another important piece: community acceptance. The autistic community overwhelmingly affirms self identification. In fact, many autistic led organizations make it clear that both formally diagnosed and self identified autistic people are equally welcomed. And that's true for this channel right here, the Confident Autistic YouTube channel, and everything that I do. Everyone is welcome, whether you self identify, whether you have received an official diagnosis, or you just suspect you're on the spectrum, or you are a, a support person, a caregiver, a loved one of somebody who fits in one of those 3 categories. You are welcomed here. So if you've done the work, if you know this is who you are, and when I say this, I mean you know that you are autistic, the community, the autism community, will stand beside you. Empowerment and self understanding. Self identifying can be incredibly empowering, and self identifying allows you to seek accommodations. So once you self identify, that's going to give you the confidence to say, you know what? I'm in a noisy environment. I need to wear headphones, or I need to be in a more of a sensory friendly area. That is one of the things, one of the superpowers we get when we can proudly self-identify as being on the spectrum. Now, self-identifying can also empower us to practice self-compassion. Now that we understand we're not weird, we're not strange, we're not from another planet, any of those other things that we thought about ourselves, that we were a misfit, etc., we can now let go of that and understand who we are. We know what our identity is, that we are autistic. And when we understand that we're on the spectrum and there's nothing wrong with us, we can be more self-compassionate about what we do that some people will consider quirks. And self-identifying can empower you to connect with others who truly get you, which means once you start self-identifying, you're going to feel more comfortable, or you may feel more comfortable connecting with other people in the autism community and those around you who understand and support your autistic uniqueness. So for many, self-identifying is a powerful step towards building confidence, letting go of shame, because no shame in who we are, and finding a real sense of belonging in our society and in the world. Diagnosis is a tool, not a requirement. Now, does self-identifying as autistic mean a formal diagnosis is worthless? Not at all. A diagnosis can help in certain areas, like applying for disability benefits, securing workplace accommodations, or getting educational support. But here's the thing, a diagnosis is a tool. It's not the only way to claim your autistic identity. For a lot of adults, self-identifying is enough, and that's fine. If that's as far as you want to go, that's fine. I could have stopped at that point. I don't need accommodations for work. I work for myself. I don't need educational accommodations. I'm not in school anymore. So a formal diagnosis was not necessary for me. I sought one for one particular reason. And not that I'm judging somebody who just does self-diagnosis. I respect that. But for me, one of my values is integrity. And when I sit here and I talk to you and I tell you I'm the confident autistic or I'm autistic, I want to have a piece of paper that backs it up. Just me. And there's nothing wrong with you self-identifying. Remember, for a lot of adults, self-identification is enough because it's about self-acceptance, not external validation. In short, it's okay to self-identify as autistic. You have my blessing. Don't worry about it. I signed off on it, okay? But it's okay. It really is. It's okay to self-identify as autistic. You are the expert of your own brain. You are the expert of your own life. And no one, remember this, no one else has the power to invalidate your lived experience or experiences. Now it's your turn. Why do you believe it's okay to self-identify as autistic? Share your answers in the comments, and let's keep the conversation going right here underneath this video. Stop! Don't you even think about clicking away before you click the like and share buttons so others can find this video, and click the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified when new videos are posted and when I go live Thursday nights right here on this channel. Now, go and watch one of the videos showing on your screen to continue your journey of rising above challenges and living confidently autistic.